good folks? Hope all is well. Oh, cute little ladybug. Hey. Hey there. Come here. Cute little ladybug. Come here. Come here. Where you come from? Hey. Isn't that cool? Oh, how cute. I love ladybugs. Bye. Such a nerd. Well, I don't want to say that, but so connected to nature is what I want to say. Oh my God, it feels so good out here. The sun, the breeze, leggings. Leggings, grounding, having my feet in the grass. I like my feet, but I'm not gonna show you guys my feet. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that to myself. Happy Sunday to everybody that come across this video. Outside with it today, and just really enjoying nature. Reading a new book that I purchased. Really just enjoying the outdoors. Hopefully, whoever comes across this video to get out in nature, even though it's really windy out here, but it feels good. I think the high has been about the 80s and the 70s here, and the past couple of weeks, as a lot of us can remember, it was really cold and windy. So whenever you can, really, taking advantage of being outside and enjoying the outdoors, nature, is a lot of people can resonate with, especially people who are spiritual or are taking up a spiritual path, following a certain type of spiritual path, researching different spiritual systems and spiritual paths, needing to ground, needing to get, out of your four walls, and needing maybe alone time, quiet time in nature, that invisible force that we feel, that I feel right now, moment, watching the trees sway, birds fly, watching the grass grow, and then just to feel it. It's just absolutely amazing. It is a reminder to me of how precious life is. And that invisible force is a part of spirit, which is a really, really cool thing to somebody like me. There's many different facets of myself, very multi-layered woman, very multi-layered woman, very multi-dimensional. And one of my, I would say, in my very initial first spiritual awakening, that was one of the words that we were using very commonly during that time, which was probably, I want to say, when was my initial spiritual awakening on this type of path? I would say that was, wow, I want to say almost a decade ago. The things that are real and the things that are fake, to include AI, of course. I'm always banging on AI. Yeah, I use it to make money. Yeah, I would use it to make money. I'm not the one that's gonna be like, hey, everybody, go turn yourselves into robotic maniacs and cyborgs, and no, like, yeah, this is our present day artificial intelligence is what it looks like in our present day time, but it's not anything that is new. They used it way back when. It's just that as the time goes by and as humanity evolves, technology and artificial intelligence, it also evolves and it gets better, and there are different things that are created. But this day and present time, artificial intelligence is just on a different level, is all it is. So with everything that is going on and considering all the things that can distract us and distract us from the most important thing, which is the spirit and being one with spirit and one with God and making sure that we're staying in balance. There's simple things that we can do, like me sitting here in this green grass, sitting in the grass. And I really appreciate people that I am connecting with and coming into community and communication with who are like-minded, whether that's on the spiritual path or whether that's in the 3D, where some things have to be set in stone and there's certain things that have to be established and there's certain business that have to be tended to and established here, even in the physical and the 3D. There is so many people that are so like-minded. They are aware, they are awoke, they are not just woke as in, just woke because, I'm just a little intelligent and I know some things. I mean, like really woke in many different areas, intellectualism, spirituality, being knowledgeable and being read in many different areas. Questioning everything, I really appreciate that too. Just to know that there's people who have common sense and people who are tapped in and doing their homework. Because I feel like it makes me have a little bit more hope in humanity, knowing that there are people who actually use their own mind and care to ask questions and, using their own mind, meaning their common sense, and knowing the difference between what common sense is and your God-given intuition, your knowing, your wisdom, and being able to say, okay, maybe I need to pull back, maybe I need to, pump the brakes, or maybe, knowing where to have like that fun, where you can stop, sit back and observe and recognize where there is some psychosis, whether that's in spirituality or some of the things that we see, because we're being shown so much trash online, so much trash in the media, and so much that depending on where you are in your consciousness and what your particular role is in the marketplace, it can trigger things within you. And people, they respond differently to the things that triggers them. So knowing that people are aware, there are people who are conscious, there are people who have common sense, and there are people who, in the midst of it all, knows when to just get outside and when to ground or when to do different things, self-care, all of those different things. It really means a lot because, it's a fast track to the other side of the grass or the other side of the dirt, and then there's a fast track to, total insanity. I hope that the people that, come across my content in this video are intentionally connecting with people that are like-minded, people who are like-minded, that share, your type of mindset, common sense, your principles, values, standards, and your desires. What you wish to see, as a reflection of yourself. What you would like to see your future be like. People are, especially people who are spiritual, we continuously talk about these present day times, and it's so unprecedented, you just never know. So, when I say in previous uploads that we need to, be in connection with people who are strong, people that know what they're doing, and, people who are reliable, absolutely important, very important. So I thank God, I thank Spirit for this right now moment in this time, very much needed, especially in the hustle and bustle, the ebb and flow, and all of the busyness of life. I thank God I thank Spirit for the connections that I've made, the wonderful, amazing people, like-minded people who I've come in connection, contact, and continuous communication with, and the opportunity to reconnect with certain people too is very important. When there is times when there is unprecedented time, we don't need to wait for when somebody tells us what to do. We need to be able to use our common sense, our wisdom, and our intuition to be able to make moves and to prepare for whatever, to have the mind, and also be able to be in authority of yourself and be in a leader position just in case there are people who need guidance. Because the fact of the matter is, there are some people who are self-motivators and self-initiators to certain things that they're called to do, that they are not wavering in, that they have pretty much made a firm decision and are able to make those decisions and take the necessary actions to go into the right direction to make things happen. Those are also the people that needs to guide other people. Everybody can't be strong everywhere, and where one may be strong, somebody may not be. So people may be strong and knowledgeable in different areas, which is a good thing. And where people are weak, those that are able to be led, those that are able to be good followers, those who actually have self-preservation or their best interests and other people's best interests at heart, who can listen and be led to be able to lead and guide those people. More than my spirit soul wants to speak in this time. I'm going to get back to, as I said, there's a lot more I would love to say. I'm going to get back to my self-care. This right now moment, I'm just going to go ahead and take this in and soak this in and take advantage of the opportunity. I hope that, whoever comes across this video, that you're staying focused and that you're staying conscious and aware. No matter what people say, no matter how it looks, no matter what people think, just being aware and knowing yourself better than what the opposition may say or what it looks like, or just whatever may come. Standing firm in your convictions and being strong.